Hello, we're back, and we are recording this during Wednesday Live. So, every Wednesday from 8:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, you can join a live stream. We either play a video game of your guys' choosing, or we do live streams like this, where I just talk for an hour and a half, and people love it. This segment is something I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. Now, there's this Reddit thread called, and you've heard it everywhere on the internet, so this is not original content, called Am I the A-hole? It basically determines who is in the wrong in a story. And they ask for both sides of the story, but this is the internet. We never get a true balance on the internet. You should know this. I put a link to the live stream up above, so you can watch the full live stream. We did some I'm Feeling Lucky news with Google. I've recapped my wedding. There's a full-length wedding video coming soon. I'm just waiting for the professional photos and videos. Guys, it was last week. Get over yourselves. Without further ado, let's get into some of these stories. I have not seen these stories at all, so this is unfiltered Am I the A-hole Reddit stories. This post has been removed due to the status of the original poster's account. This account is currently shadow banned or suspended, suggesting the account is in violation of Reddit's terms of service. Oh. Hi, here we go. Am I the a-hole for telling my wife that my mother will never love her and to stop trying? Oh. Meow. That's all I have to say. Meow. Ooh, sounds like some mother-in-law stuff. I love my mother-in-law. Hi. Hi. She loves me, so we're good. Oh, God. Okay. This is going to get heavy fast. I have been married to my wife for 2 years, and the best way to describe my mother is... let's put a prediction in. Yeah, but that's fun. Let's put a prediction in. Am I the a-hole for telling my wife my mother will never love her and to stop trying? I'm going to say the consensus is... No? No. I'm sticking by it. Alright, here we go. I've been married to my wife for 2 years, and the best way to describe my mother is cold. She's not rude or anything. She's just disinterested in my wife. Interesting. The best way I can explain my mum is tired. She's had a really hard life, doesn't have much affection left to give, and she really gets close to anyone. It's pure disinterest, and she can't bring herself to care about new people. She's a retired old lady and just wants to sit on the porch and not make small talk with people. Same. I've explained this to my wife before and told my mother's story. Okay, well, you've tried. We had a little get-together, at my mum's house. My mum doesn't like it when people bring food. She works all day to make a spread, and it's her thing. She just wants to provide for the guests. Okay. My wife came home from work and she bought food, potatoes, salad. It does say the word potatoes salad. I stopped her from bringing it in the whole night. She was just bothering her when she was on the porch. Okay. Asking her if she wants to go on a shopping trip. When my mum asks to sit quiet, she still talks on. Ugh. When I was walking by, she asked me to take my wife away from her. This made my wife upset. But I did it since I could see my mum getting close to ending her rope. Ugh. Oh, as in, like, becoming aggravated. Okay. We had a talk in the car. I thought you meant car, but okay. What that was all about, and she wants to be loved by her mother, MIL, mother-in-law. She is being nice, so she doesn't get why she doesn't like her. I told her my mother will never love her and just to stop. That's harsh, but sometimes you need harsh realities. I'm approaching 30, and that's my take on life. What she is doing is actively making her dislike her and asking the woman alone. To leave the woman alone. She called me a jerk and has not spoken to me since. Edit was told to include this comment from an info comment. Okay. Almost never, most of the time, if people join her on the porch, it's very little a small talk or just join and watch her in the garden. Okay. She doesn't care how loud they are being in the house or anything like that. She likes watching others having a good time. More of an observator than anything. She asked for quiet with my wife since she was just going on for a while. My sister was out there and told me my mum tried polite ways to ask her to be quiet and it doesn't work. Also, the direct request wasn't work with my wife and she just keeps going. Okay, well, look, there's nothing from the wife's perspective here. So there's that, but also you did want to. Like, it's not like you've gone to the mother-in-law's house for the first time and you've just gone, nope, enough's enough. No, it's not like you did that. You've told the mother's story. The mum doesn't want to tell her side of the story. So, and the mum doesn't owe the wife anything. In my opinion, the wife, the mother-in-law, the mother of the son, I don't know what I'm saying, doesn't owe the wife anything. Right? Because the mum's just tired. The mum just wants to live. Let the girl live. I say no. I say no. Because again, I value my peace and quiet, and this has been a hot button issue in our house where I value my peace and quiet, but sometimes something happened to my elbow. Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay. I value my peace and quiet, and when someone, like, I explicitly say, hey, this is quiet time, come back at X time, I get a bit flustered when people don't respect that quiet time. Like, hey, I'm watching a Mario Kart video, for example. This is my quiet time. So I just need an hour of Mario Kart time. And I get a little bit frustrated when people go interrupting that space. That's completely fine, I think. I'm scared that the comments are gonna disagree with me. She's a retired old lady and just wants to sit on the porch and not make small talk with people. Honestly, your mum sounds like my life goals. Same. Not the a-hole. It sucks for your wife, but let people be. Okay. Damn, instead of just saying, hey babe, don't try so hard, let her warm up to you, you just went for the abandoned all hope, ye old who enter my family. I mean, yeah, that is harsh, but sometimes it's just let bygones be bygones. Why give her, this is a good point, why give her false hope? There's no point, she's never going to warm up to her, and that's the wife trying, is just making the opposite happen. Like, the wife knows the context here. Soft, you're the a-hole. Your mother-in-law cooked a feast for you and her. It's her way of showing love. That's what you should have said instead of saying that there's no love there. That's actually a very good point, and I didn't think about that. The wife has a different way of showing love than what the mother-in-law does. That's a very kind of good point. That's a very, very good point. Like, the wife has a different showing of affection than what the mum does. That's a very, very good point. Okay, next one. Am I the a-hole for not saying please? Yes. Yes, you are. You always say please and thank you. Like, okay. Am I the a-hole for not saying please? Like, people could shit on my face and I would still say thank you. Like, that's just, hey, Ashley, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Like, again, people, like, I go out to dinner and it's just me and the waitress just saying please to each other for 50 times and then she brings me some sort of food. It's great. Am I the a-hole for not saying please? This is not going to go well. I, female 31, have a best friend, female 31 also, who is big on saying please anytime you ask her to do something for me. Am I a 31-year-old female? Okay. For example, if I were to ask, can I borrow your pen for a sec? She would immediately say, please. Oh, okay, that's a little petty. I don't do that. I'm not that person. She would even do this if you aren't speaking directly to her and in front of her kids. I get the kids thing. Okay. Ooh, okay, this is going south. She will interrupt me to do this when I'm talking to her kids or my kids as well. Not too long ago, she was over at my house and we were using something that is me and my husband's. My husband went to reach for it and I ask, oh, can I grab this? And she went, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. You can talk to your husband however you want. I'm just saying. You don't need this third party person. Because she already said it to me a bunch. I guess I was annoyed at us at that point. Okay. This, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. That is kind of annoying. She thinks that I am AH in this situation, a-hole. That I need to work on saying please, and she's going to correct people who don't use their manners. I think she is an a-hole. I feel like it's overkill making a medical request to throw please in there when I already asked can I or some variation very politely. I will always say thank you. I've told her that I don't make my kids say please when I'm asking to help them to do something that they physically cannot do. Ah. See, that's different. Please has many contexts. Well, please does have many contexts, if you know what I mean. Plus, to me, it's rude to correct someone so crassly when they're speaking. There's a good chance I'm just too close to it, but am I wrong? Am I the a-hole? I mean, yeah. You know, this is a tricky one because I do agree with the saying please all the time, and I am the overkiller. But I will never consciously try and correct someone. Where did my chat go? Oh, there it is. I think someone was correcting to May. May I, sorry. Oh, I didn't see the I part. I just saw the May. That's why I'm like, where's my thing? May I please? I hate may I. I've started doing this thing where it's just like, although can you is a bit where I get a bit stuck. I get a bit sarcastic when people say can you? Like, can you open this door? I could. That is something, I do have that functionality installed. At least no one was corrected to me. I think. Oh, am I the a-hole for not saying please? I don't want to say yes or no. Everyone sucks here. That's the consensus. If I can't decide, everyone sucks. All right. I'm sticking with that. Everyone sucks. Everyone just needs to learn. May I? Oh, God. Okay. Not the a-hole. Miss Manners always says, and this is true, that correcting someone's manners is not good etiquette. That's very true. Not the a-hole. She's excessive in treating you like a child. Not the a-hole. It's rude to not use please when making a request for someone that you don't know. That's a good point. But your house is casual. That's true. This person is me. Don't ask me. I even say please and thank you to Alexa. That's me. I say please and thank you to to virtual AIs, because you don't know when they're not listening. Ashley says, "I'm just the height of comedy by answering no to can you questions, and then doing what they asked anyway." Actually, I did the same thing that you mentioned to Eden the other day, because he's like, "Oh, can you open the door for me? I've got my hands full." I went, "Ooh, what do you got your hands full of? You should probably put something down and then you can open the door." And then while I was downstairs at the door with the door open. It's great. Google Home has started reprimanding me if I'm ever rude to it. What? Google Home can do that? Oh my god. Anyway. Oh. This is not fun. But it's big. That's what she said. Okay. Am I the a-hole for not letting my stepson, 12 male, live with us? I can already say yes. This is a 12-year-old. What? Please. Please. He didn't say please. That's what it is. Didn't say please. Oh boy. Get ready. This is a doozy. We're going to do one more after this. We're going to find a fun one, and then we're going to do it. Okay. Please. You got to say please first. Okay. Oh boy. Strap in, folks, because this is about to get hairy. I have 2 boys, 10 male, 5 male, and I'm getting married in a few weeks to my boyfriend who has a 12-year-old son from a previous relationship. My future husband's son asked his dad if he could live with us after we get married because he wants to experience a genuine family dynamic with his parents and siblings, given his biological parents had never married anyone else. My husband was on board with the idea, believing it can contribute positively to the boy's personal growth. Because he's 12! He has to have a permanent home. I'm sorry, but I'm just throwing it out there. It's great for a 12-year-old to have a house. Ugh, I'm getting angry. Definite a-hole, by the way. Ugh, okay. I don't care. I'm sticking by that. Okay. I expressed to my husband that I have reservations about asking him to live with us based on observations during the weekends he spends at our place. He's a 12-year-old. Okay. I'm getting upset. I'm getting so upset I could burp. Okay. Firstly, he appears to have a strained relationship with my youngest son. He rarely includes him in activities unless I specifically prompt him to do so. When I asked him to assist the younger boy, such as accompanying him to the bathroom, he does so with reluctance. It's not his job. He's a 12-year-old assisting a 5-year-old in the bathroom. Okay. I'm going to go full screen. Okay. Parents out there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not the duty of a 12-year-old to assist a 5-year-old to go to the bathroom. Now, I'm going to say something controversial. That might not be controversial. I don't know why I'm on tiptoes. This is my live stream. A 5-year-old, if they're not going to the bathroom on their own, I think you have larger issues than a 12-year-old not wanting to play with them. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. If a 5-year-old, a person who is in prep in Australia or preschool, as it's probably known everywhere else, a kid that's in school, anyway, going to a school-like environment, can't take themselves to the bathroom, I think you have larger issues than a 12-year-old. That also, the dynamic's different from a 12-year-old to a 5-year-old. That's what? How many years? 7 years? They're more than twice their age. The 12-year-old doesn't want to play with a 5-year-old. Surprising. Yeah, exactly. But again, I think you've got bigger issues if a 5-year-old is not comfortable with the bathroom. I'm just saying. You can criticize me all you like, but I have to say it. Moving on. I know that's gonna land me in hot water, but I don't care. Secondly, that was first, by the way. Secondly, he displays an extensive, comprehensive streak towards competitive streak. Competitive streak, not steak. Competitive steak. Me. I love a good competitive steak. Competitive streak with my oldest son. He constantly aims to outperform him and even taunts him when he succeeds. Because he's 12, but okay. I find this atmosphere uncomfortable. I desire my children to grow up in a nurturing and supportive environment. That is, well, that's the function of a 10-year-old. The 10-year-old and the 12-year-old have a better dynamic because they're at least engaging each other because they're closer together and there's more relatability there. The third and the most significant concern is his academical and behavioral performance. Also, I get that part. My boyfriend has informed me that his son... Boyfriend. Oh, they're about to get married and she's still referring to him as her boyfriend. That's a concern. My boyfriend informed me that his son has been struggling academically and faced minor behavioral challenges. I'm concerned as his potential has a negative influence on my children, particularly my older son. What? Because he's competitive? Okay. Ashley says, my cousin had to tell her 4.5-year-old that 5-year-olds have to wipe their own bums to go to school. And he was horrified to learn this. How is that a thing? Look, okay. I'm 29. Bathrooms terrify me. But I can perform the functions on my own. How is that a thing? Are we just living in the 2023 world? Am I out of touch? Am I too famous? Just saying. My husband dismisses... Oh, no. I'm calling her out. Because she goes, my future husband, up here, right? Then she goes, when it's positive. Then she goes, my boyfriend, when it's negative. And then goes back to my husband, including current. Nope. No, Miss Mama, you don't get to do that. You do not get to do that. I've worked really hard to call Ed my husband. You do not get to change what you refer to this as the man that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Forever. No. I'm calling you out. You're an asshole. Just for that. Let alone this child debacle that I have no professional opinion on. No. You are M2YB23. No. You're a bad person. My alleged current husband, this shitty person continues, dismisses these concerns as typical for his age because they are. It's his child. He knows his child better than you. Stupid person. Woman, I'm guessing. I shouldn't say that. It could be a man. They don't gender themselves. Dale, behave. Just believing that without guidance he could improve. I mean, that's parenting. I sought advice from my mother and she disagrees with me. Of course she does. She raised you. Of course she disagrees. Asserting that providing some united family environment could be better for my stepson. Both of them label my reasons as unresponsible. If your own mother is saying that to you, she did all she could. Edit. Oh, am I the a-hole? Edit. Oh, God. Oh, there's an update. Oh, okay. I love when there's an update. Okay, edit. Many people don't quite catch the bathroom example I provided. Oh, great. We got some clarification on the bathroom situation. Great. My favorite. Let's say we're at a park. This is not great. Let's say we're at the park. I can't let my 5-year-old go to the bathroom alone, so I might have my stepson accompany him for safety reasons. Again, that's not a duty of a 12-year-old. It's the kind of thing an older child should do for a younger one. I mean... yes and no. Say you are in a park. Okay, let's use your park analogy, right? Say you are in a park, right? There are two parents. There are two guardians, I will say. There are two people supervising these children. That's all I'll say. You have options, Miss Mama. You could also get your boyfriend, husband, future husband to look after these children. Update. This is where it gets juicy. I know I'm not the best person. But there's a but. There's a but here. Of course there's a but. There's a big but. I never mistreated or ignored my future stepson. Okay, now it's back to being future. Okay, well. No. You don't get to do that. I care for him, do you? And I would never think of hurting him. No one accused you of hurting him. I'm just accusing you of being a bad person. I realize that now for being overprotective of my own children and not considering that of my future stepson's perspective. Okay. I was afraid my future stepson might bully my kids. For example, excluding the younger one from activities he enjoys like building Legos or teasing the other child until he wins. Children. But now I see that he wants to live with us. It's because he cares about his future siblings. Of course he does. Like, nothing in this one-sided story tells me that the future current stepson is bad. Moreover, as a reasonable, responsible adult, I understand that. I have an obligation to help him with his behavior in school grades. Yes, because you're entering in a legal contract with the future husband, boyfriend. Her words, not mine. I talked to my boyfriend. Nah, I'm out. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep saying future current boyfriend situation. I broke my headphones. Ugh. And I accept he has to come live with us. that he can come live with us. Okay. Now we'll need to move into where each child has their own boyfriend, and we'll work on getting custody. Okay. She's making this about herself. Think of the children. Think of the children. Locked. 7,100 comments is more than plenty. Be chill. I'll be civil. This got 7,100 comments? You're the a-hole. You're marrying his father. So you should consider him as your son as well. If your older son 10 started displaying all these behaviors, then surely you wouldn't kick him out and give up on him. Oh, ouch. 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 You're the a-hole. Your soon-to-be husband, boyfriend, future husband, boyfriend, is entitled to live under the same roof. He is entitled to live under the same roof as your children. End of story. Can't believe this is real. I mean, it is, because people are monsters. I wanna find one that's disagreeing. Can I find one that disagrees? Oh God, this person just tears them apart. Okay, no, not a single comment says not the a-hole. Whoo boy. All right, last one. This is 3 days ago. Am I the a-hole for calling out my boyfriend's AI art? Yes. No, sorry, you're not. Because he didn't make it. That's as simple as that. I mean, my prediction is no, because he didn't make it. That's just it. All right. Context. Hey. Hey. Hi. Hey. I, 28 female, am an illustrator. Oh, the plot thickens. And I've been drawing for years and also teach part-time as an art tutor at an art school for children. So basically this hurts me to my core. Ooh, okay. Story. A few months ago, my brother, 40 male, used an AI to make some pictures. It's his thing now. Oh, it's his thing. Hey guys, this is my thing. This is my thing. Even though every YouTuber has done Am I the A-hole, this is my thing. Ugh. Okay. A mother thinks it all looks amazing and doesn't understand how little skill goes into these pictures. Yep. Yesterday, she celebrated her birthday and got another picture from him. Of course. It was a big celebration, and she showed it to all of her friends, telling how amazing artist my brother was. I said that she should mention this AI generated, and stop telling people that he made it himself. She turned around and told my brother to explain how he creates art, in quotations, by using AI. He sheepishly tried to explain and put it into words into an AI generator, and the hard work is trying to find the correct phrasing as it creates what you want. That is what he said. It's challenging to find the right words in a drawing. Yikes. Big, fat, juicy yikes. Am I now a hater and should appreciate my brother's efforts? No. Am I the a-hole for calling it my brother's sham, especially in front of guests? Okay, that's not healthy. There was no scene and I didn't shout, and the celebration was not interrupted. We all just talked while snacking at the table, and this is what my mother showed the picture of. I did not stand up from my chair or loudly proclaim against hate against AI. People were taken aback, though, by my criticism because my mum was so chirpy about the picture, and I guess no one was expecting anything but praise at that moment. Yeah, I mean, time and place, but you're correct. By the way, at this point, it's not family stuff. He's trying to sell this AI. Oh, no. He's selling copyrighted material. Great. My favorite. By the way, at this point, it's not just family stuff. He's trying to sell AI pictures as well the last few weeks ago. Edit. Great. My mother was aware there was AI-generated picture. She did not destroy her joy of the gift she received. I am a hater because I explained to the guests that my brother does not deserve 100% of the credit of the picture, basically. Okay, fair enough. Edit 2. Great. This post is getting out of control. Oh, great. There's 893 comments on this. Okay, that's good. This is wild. My mother is not a bad mother because she likes a gift from her son and doesn't know exactly what goes into AI. Yeah, she doesn't have to know. I only said that he didn't draw the picture himself. It's AI generated and it should be said. Instead of, he made that all by himself, people are somehow saying that I called his picture shit and was embarrassed him in front of everyone about how good the gift was. I never expressed any opinion about whether or not I liked the picture to anyone during that conversation. No, you're fine. You're good. If anything, you're keeping art true. Like you're making sure that art actually lives in the correct format, because you know you're keeping it real, and you didn't cause a scene, and you didn't say you didn't like the picture. So the comments are going to say, yeah, you're the a-hole because they don't know context. But again, as someone who's been doing this for a very long time and now just started to borrow ideas from people, you're fine. I'm not going to like these comment section, am I? Nope. Okay. Not the a-hole. Good on you for doing that. AI art is built on and trained by stolen works and is absolutely not cool for your brother to be selling it. Okay. Fair call. It's in the name of the sub. AITA. AI is the... yeah. AI is the a-hole. Here's a good one. See, I like these comments. You're the a-hole. Your brother got his mother a gift. Oh. Valid. Okay. Your mother liked it and showed it off to her friends. This is not your brother flexing off how great his art is. This is your mother being happy about the gift she received from her son. You're the a-hole for making her birthday about you. Okay. I understand and sympathetic of how frustrating and unfair it must feel as an artist to experience this technology shift. But being a wet blanket on your mum's birthday party is definitely an a-hole-y occasion to fight that fight. Yeah, that's valid, because she could have also pulled the mum aside and go, hey, FYI, this is not his. Like, enjoy it in the moment, but then be like, hey, it's not really from him. But she knows that, so that's... Well, she knows it now. But him stealing art and giving it to his mom, it's like... It's interesting. And she's an artist. Like, she spends all day drawing stuff. It's a nice day out, actually. Huh. I just noticed that. But yeah, doing it at the dinner table is mild in comparison to the art stealing. Ashley says, I mean, if my brother stole a painting from a gallery and gave it to my mother as a gift and said it was his art because he had to get it, I'd call it out. Same with AI art. That's a very... Ashley's on it because that's exactly the same thing. Because it's like stealing a piece from an art gallery. I mean, That's interesting because... Stealing a piece from an art gallery is illegal. It's theft. Even if it is for private use, you've stolen something from a commercial premises. But what about AI? Like, are we going to get to a point where we have to pay for AI art because it is an art piece as such? But again, if we do pay for AI art, where's that money going? Because, the art gallery, it's going to the art gallery and all sorts of stuff. But in terms of AI, it's a robot, and who would claim that money as such? That's a very good point about stealing the painting from the art gallery and giving it to the mother as a gift. I'd call it out too. I'm not saying I wouldn't call it out. Because that's just... You stole it. I'm going to call you out. Even if... strip this back to, a birthday cake, for instance. Let's not make this about art, because art is arguably subjective. Let's say calling my brother out for stealing a birthday cake and claiming he baked it. Now we're talking about a tangible item. That is absolute bonkers, right? Absolutely bonkers. Because, it's the same thing. You bought a cake from a bakery and you go home to your mum, right? Hang on. We're doing a bit of stage work. Oh, I love this. Okay. We're ending on this, by the way, because we've gone way too long. And this is been an hour and 45 minutes of me talking. And no one likes that. Okay. But I'm going to end it on a scenario. So, again, you go home after a hard day's work. You've worked your 9-to-5 office job, right? And you go, oh, it's my mum's birthday. We're having family dinner. Let's go. I see you, Ashley. That's my point. I'm working there. I'm trying to become an actor. That's what I'm going for. You go, oh, I'll just stop into the local supermarket and pick up a cake. No one will know. It's in a clear container. It doesn't have any labels on it. And you're at your house, right? Say, for example, Mum comes over, right? There's a knock at the door. Mom, happy birthday. It's good to see you. You're 25. Which is weird because the brother is 40. I need more of this. You've got this. I need more of this in my life. I do need coffee, actually. Right, so... And their pleasantries. Oh! Aunt Susie is here also, and... Zeken Foft's perspective. Here's the name of this post. Okay. So, they're here, right? They're at dinner. They're having a lovely dinner. They're having zucchini slice for dinner. I don't know why zucchini slice was the first thing I thought of. Zucchini slice for dinner, because they're all vegetarian. Okay, cool. So, they're having zucchini slice. They're talking. Aunt Susie's here. Brenda's here. Ashley's here. There you go. I need to think of another female name. Ashley's here. The whole crew is here. But also, okay, back to this post for a second. the post doesn't say that she didn't get the mum a gift. Anyway, whole nother story. The brother just wanted to make a spectacle. Okay, so then everyone's chatting. It's dessert time. The brother, who sneakily went to the supermarket to buy a cake and then took it out of the packaging and took it out of the oven, by the way, because he wanted the illusion that it was homemade. He wanted to have his cake and eat it too. Miss Mama. That's what happened. That's what this story is. Okay. And then you got out with this Woolies mud cake out of the oven. Do you make those in the oven? Okay. Anyway. I don't know how they make those things. Those things just exist. I'm convinced. So, got that out of the oven and went, oh, look at this cake I made. This cake is so delicious, you guys. But the sister has seen this cake before and knows exactly where this is from. Mum, just so you know, this is a Woolworths mud cake. It's delicious. Yes, he did purchase it and he did think of you while buying this cake, but it's not his. I think that's acceptable. I do that at dinner all the time. Even if it's a pre-made thing, I go, hey, you know, the last time we had family dinner here, I was like, hey, this is a pre-seasoned chicken. I didn't season it. I didn't have time. I've pre-seasoned this chicken. I think it's okay to explicitly say something when it's store-bought, and this is store-bought art. Not me comparing AI art to store-bought. And it's still delicious, and like, she didn't make a scene. I think it's okay to say things that are store-bought. It's okay. And the mum, it's not like the mum had a reaction to that as well. The mum was like, okay, cool, let's have some cake. And now I'm going to go eat some cake. Because I'm hungry. That was Am I the A-hole stories. Hi Mum, this is a Woolies mud cake I made. Store-bought art. It's the name of this episode, is store-bought art. I mean, to be fair, this idea has been store-bought, so there you go. Shout out to some YouTubers I watch a couple of YouTubers that do Am I the A-hole stories regularly. One being Adam McIntyre and one being Smosh. I watch them doing these stories occasionally. Ashley says, funnily, I'm remembering a controversy on TikTok because someone was selling cakes that were just Woolworths mud cake with fondant on top of the cellar. It happens. It happens. And look, there's nothing wrong with adding stuff to store-bought stuff, but just say, hey, this is a store-bought cake with fondant on top. That's just it. But I really want to hear comments on the video when I release it on Saturday. Also thank you for participating in Dale Theatre. That was Dale Theatre. My one-man show coming never. I'm not a comedian, nor am I on TikTok. I need to get on TikTok apparently. But what was I going to say? Dale Theatre. One-man show coming never. No one would watch my live show. If I did a live show, no one would turn up. I'm just saying. Ashley would turn up. That'd be about it. Ashley and Shannon would turn up. That's it. And Eden. So I'd have 4 people. I performed to 4 people. So there's that.